Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Hope you are all very well. I'm just going to give this a second to make sure that we are live. I'm just going to very quickly check that it is in my group. So do bear with me just a second. And we will have a look at this. There we go. It's live. Okay, so collective reading for the week ahead. Okay, so I have already pulled some cards. I thought I'd do a whole reading this week instead of pick a card. So using a few different decks this week. So the first thing that I'm drawn to when I look at these particular cards here is it's time to let go. It's time to be seen and it's time to go with the flow. Okay, so let's start with tarot. Okay, the first card that came up was the King of Swords. So for me, this is very much about not being seen. It's about almost like putting on that cloak of invisibility, right? And not really showing up as your true authentic self. So this is definitely the time to start doing that, especially if you have a business. You need to be seen as who you are. The only way that your clients are going to connect with you is if they know who you are, what you stand for, what your core values are, and all of those different things. Okay, in your life, it's important to be authentic and who you are, and not be someone that you think people think you should be. Right? Because that way you don't attract the right people and the right circumstances and the right situations. Okay, so definitely time to step into your authenticity. Maybe you've been experiencing a few problems, a few challenges, bits and pieces at the moment. So this is a time to work through those challenges, and there are a few cards here that are going to help you to do that. Okay, so when the swords come up, a lot of what's going on is mental. Okay, so it's our thoughts that are holding us back. So it's important to look at, where you're holding yourself back, where you are not being seen, where you're holding yourself back, because it really is time to step into your divine feminine, to step into that goddess energy. Okay, you've got so much to share, you've got so much to experience in the world, so you want to be as authentic as you possibly can so that you can draw those right people, experiences and circumstances towards you. Okay, so that's really, really important, stepping into this energy. The Queen of Wands is passionate, she's determined, she's got all this fiery energy around her. So that's the energy that we want to step into this week. Okay, so we also have Rose Without Thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. Okay, so I know the lighting's not great. I will be back in my workroom or my office at the end of this week, so videos will be better. So you have a right to your joy. So where are you giving away your joy? Okay, are you allowing people to cause drama or to be too needy, or to take all your energy? Something that needs to be looked at this week so that you can experience more joy in your life. And that's really, really important. You don't want people to be taking away your joy. Okay, so do have a look at that. And then we've got the reunion. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendships. So by stepping into your authentic version of yourself, you draw to you the right, if you're in business, the right partnerships, collaborations, and in your personal life, perhaps friendships. In business as well, we want to call in friendships as well. So really connecting in to your soul. Who are you? What do you stand for? What's your soul mission? What's your soul purpose? Okay, once you know and understand these, you can start to call in the things that are in alignment with you. Okay, so you have a Palladian activation here. So coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. So if your King of Swords was causing you any issues, this is the sign that resolution is there. So just really connect in with this picture because our souls can connect to these images, okay, especially as they're images of light. So I should hold that up a little bit longer. So there is a Palladian activation there that's going to help you to resolve any issues that are around you. And it's talking about coming together and harmony in the heavens as well. So I feel that that's a sign to really start working with your guides, angels, whoever it is that you want to work with. I've got a few ancestor cards here as well. So harmony is coming, but I do feel it's when we step into our true authenticity that we find that harmony. Okay, so an ancestor card here. We've got move your body, dance, breathe, and flow. Okay, so a great way to raise your vibration is to move your body. So in whichever form that is for you. If you're having a few challenges at the moment, just taking the time to breathe, and you breathe consciously, right, without thinking about any of the problems and issues that are going on around you. Movement, music, all of those things are really, really powerful in helping us to move our body, moving that energy that is around us, especially if you've got stuck energy or you need to raise your vibration because you've got a lot of family drama going on. You know, as we move closer to Christmas, you know, sometimes we have to spend time with family or situations that can be a little bit draining, that can be quite emotional. So, you know, spending time with friends and family that perhaps we don't spend a lot of time with over the rest of the year. Finding that balance, movement, breathing, all of those things are really going to help you. And lastly, be thankful, gratitude, appreciation, and harmony again. So things are going to become more harmonious. Okay, so this is a good time to put a gratitude practice into place, especially if you're experiencing challenges, obstacles, or, you know, spending time with people that perhaps you don't normally spend time with, and you're finding that your energy is being drained. Then gratitude is a great way to change your energy, to change your vibration, right? Being thankful for the things that you have, the things that you want to call in, can really help in stressful times. Obviously, I would suggest using gratitude all the time, but if it's something that you've not tried before, then, you know, really do try and get a gratitude practice in place. Literally, you know, spending your day, anything little that happens, just say thank you there and then. And then either first thing in the morning, last thing at night, write down 10 things every day that you're grateful for that perhaps have already happened, but you can use gratitude in advance for the things that you want to come in as well. So it's always a good way to start the day with gratitude. You know, something as simple as thank you for a good night's sleep. Right, that's setting the mood for, or the tone for, the rest of the day. So let me know how these cards resonate with you. I'd love to know what you are up to this week. You can now book your 12-month forecast reading with me for 2023. I've dropped a link to the website. There's a business version and a personal version where we look at what you can expect for 2023. We look at each month individually as well as an overriding theme. So we talk about possibilities, we talk about challenges, we talk about finances. So it's an hour Zoom with me. So if you want to grab one of those before the new year, we start with January. So book one of those as soon as possible because spaces are running out for those to get them delivered before Christmas. So have a great rest of the day, and I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Ciao for now.